The allure of the unseen, exploring haunted lakes in the U.S. In the vast and varied tapestry of American folklore, few elements evoke as much fascination and fear as haunted lakes. These bodies of water, scattered across the United States, are not just picturesque locales for a summer getaway or serene fishing spots. They are steeped in stories of eerie encounters and spectral happenings. From the misty shores of Lake Tahoe to the shadowy depths of Loch Ness's American cousins, these lakes have captured the imagination of storytellers and thrill-seekers alike. The concept of haunted lakes taps into our deepest fears, the unknown lurking beneath the surface, the whispers of the past carried by the wind over still waters, and the chilling sensation that something unseen is watching from the depths. Unlike haunted houses or cursed forests, lakes offer an element of unpredictability and vastness that amplifies their mystique. Their surfaces, often mirror-like and tranquil, can suddenly transform into tumultuous waves, reflecting the mysterious energies believed to reside within. This article ventures into some of the most notoriously haunted lakes in the United States, unraveling the threads of history and legend that weave through their waters. We will delve into the chilling tales of ghostly apparitions, inexplicable phenomena, and tragic histories that have cemented these locations in the annals of paranormal lore. Whether you're a skeptic looking to understand the cultural impact of these stories or a believer eager to explore the supernatural, this exploration offers insights into why these haunted lakes continue to captivate and terrify as we embark on this journey through the murky waters of America's haunted lakes. Prepare to immerse yourself in tales that blend the beauty of nature with the haunting echoes of the past. Each lake holds its secrets, waiting silently beneath the ripples, ready to be uncovered by those brave enough to listen. The legend of Lake Minnewaska. Echoes from the depths nestled amidst the rolling hills of Minnesota lies Lake Minnewaska, a shimmering expanse of water renowned for its crystalline clarity and tranquil ambience. However, beneath its placid surface lurks a darker narrative, one that has woven itself into the fabric of local folklore. Known affectionately yet ominously as Minnesota's most haunted lake, Lake Minnewaska is home to several spine-chilling legends that continue to captivate and unsettle visitors to this day. One of the most pervasive tales surrounding Lake Minnewaska involves a series of ghostly sightings reported by numerous eyewitnesses over the decades. Locals speak in hushed tones about the Lady of the Lake, a spectral figure often seen gliding across the water's surface under the pale light of the moon. According to legend, she is the spirit of a young woman who tragically drowned in the lake during the early 1900s. Her ethereal form, clad in flowing white garments, is said to appear especially on foggy nights, beckoning unsuspecting boaters towards the center of the lake before vanishing without a trace. Parallel to the story of the Lady of the Lake is the eerie phenomenon known locally as the crying children. This unsettling occurrence is characterized by faint, disembodied cries echoing from the lake's wooded shores, particularly around dusk. The origin of these mournful sounds is attributed to a tragic accident involving a group of children who perished in the icy waters during a winter outing in the mid-20th century. Witnesses describe feeling an overwhelming sense of sorrow and foreboding upon hearing these phantom wails, which seem to emanate from nowhere and everywhere all at once. Adding to the supernatural reputation of Lake Minnewaska is the mysterious disappearance of several individuals over the years. While some cases have been attributed to accidents or misadventure, others remain unsolved, fueling speculation about a malevolent force residing in the lake's depths. Fishermen recount stories of sudden, inexplicable weather changes and strange disturbances in the water, phenomena they believe are signs of the lake's restless spirits attempting to communicate or warn intruders away. These legends, passed down through generations, contribute significantly to the haunted aura enveloping Lake Minnewaska. They serve as cautionary tales, whispered warnings to respect the sanctity of the lake and heed the whispers of its storied past. For many, these stories are more than mere folklore. They are testaments to the enduring power of mystery and the human penchant for finding meaning in the unexplained. As such, Lake Minnewaska remains not only a place of natural beauty but also a profound enigma, drawing those curious or brave enough to explore the shadows of its haunted waters. The eerie enigma of Lake Crescent. Shadows beneath the surface. Venturing further into the realm of haunted lakes, we find ourselves on the mist-shrouded shores of Lake Crescent in Washington state. This pristine lake, nestled within the lush embrace of Olympic National Park, hides beneath its tranquil facade a series of chilling mysteries that have baffled locals and intrigued paranormal enthusiasts for decades. Among the most harrowing tales associated with Lake Crescent is the infamous Hallie Illingworth case, a grim chapter in the lake's history that continues to haunt its legendary narrative. Hallie Illingworth was a resident of Port Angeles, whose life met a tragic and mysterious end in the late 1930s. After her sudden disappearance, the community was left in suspense until 3 years later, when her body mysteriously surfaced in the icy waters of Lake Crescent. Dubbed the Lady of the Lake due to the eerily well-preserved state of her corpse, a result of the cold, deep waters and lack of oxygen, her discovery sent shockwaves through the region. The autopsy revealed marks consistent with strangulation, suggesting foul play. Despite the initial shock and subsequent investigation, her case remains officially unsolved, leaving room for speculation and ghostly lore to flourish. The legend of the Lady of the Lake adds a spectral dimension to Lake Crescent's already mysterious atmosphere. Visitors and locals alike report seeing a ghostly figure resembling Hallie wandering along the lake's shore, particularly during twilight hours. Some claim to hear faint whispers or cries for help emanating from the woods surrounding the lake, believed by many to be Hallie's spirit unable to find peace. Others recount eerie experiences while boating on the lake, including sudden drops in temperature and an oppressive sense of being watched, as if the very waters hold the sorrowful eyes of the deceased. Adding another layer of supernatural intrigue, Lake Crescent is also reputed to be a site of peculiar underwater phenomena. Divers exploring its depths have occasionally reported seeing shadowy figures moving beneath them, disappearing into the dark waters as quickly as they appeared. Moreover, there are accounts of electronic devices malfunctioning near certain areas of the lake, a common trope in haunted locales where the presence of spirits is suspected to interfere with modern technology. These stories, steeped in both historical tragedy and supernatural speculation, contribute heavily to Lake Crescent's ominous reputation. The combination of tangible evidence from the Hallie Illingworth case and the intangible eerie occurrences experienced by many creates a compelling narrative that blurs the line between reality and the paranormal. It is this blend of documented mystery and spectral legend that makes Lake Crescent not just a location of physical beauty, but a profound epicenter of haunted allure. As such, it stands as a testament to the enduring human fascination with the unknown, inviting those brave enough to delve into its shadowy depths and perhaps encounter the lingering echoes of its haunted past. The haunting legacy of Lake Shawnee, a dance with death deep within the heart of West Virginia, hidden behind a veil of thick foliage and shrouded in the mists of time, lies Lake Shawnee, a place where the laughter of children once echoed but now silence reigns supreme. This lake, once the centerpiece of a vibrant amusement park, now serves as a chilling reminder of a tragic past that refuses to be forgotten. The haunting legacy of Lake Shawnee is intertwined with the devastating events that unfolded during the heyday of its amusement park, turning what was intended to be a sanctuary of joy into a graveyard of despair. During the 1920s, Lake Shawnee Amusement Park opened its gates to the delight of families seeking escape from the mundane rigors of daily life. With attractions ranging from Ferris wheels to swimming areas, it quickly became a popular destination. However, beneath the surface of this festive veneer lay a dark secret that would soon unravel, casting a long shadow over the land. In 1966, tragedy struck when a young boy was horrifically killed by a truck while playing near the lake. His death marked the beginning of a series of catastrophic events that led to the park's eventual closure in 1969. The real horror began to unfold post-closure when it was discovered that the land on which the amusement park stood had once been the site of a Native American burial ground. This revelation transformed the narrative of Lake Shawnee from a simple tale of misfortune to one deeply rooted in spectral vengeance. According to local lore, the spirits of the displaced dead were angered by the desecration of their resting place, and thus unleashed their wrath upon the living. Reports of hauntings escalated, with former employees and visitors recounting spine-chilling encounters with ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena. Among the most terrifying accounts is that of the Shawnee Shadow, a dark, looming figure that reportedly stalks the perimeter of the lake at night. Witnesses describe an overwhelming sense of dread accompanying sightings of this entity, often followed by a sudden drop in temperature and the sound of distant, mournful wails echoing across the water. Other frequent reports include the laughter of invisible children, believed to be the spirits of those who died in the amusement park's heyday, forever trapped in a limbo of play and pain. Psychic mediums who have visited the site speak of intense feelings of anger and sadness emanating from the area, suggesting that the spirits here are neither at rest nor willing to forgive the intrusion upon their sacred grounds. This psychic turmoil contributes significantly to the haunted atmosphere enveloping Lake Shawnee, making it a focal point for paranormal investigators and thrill-seekers alike. The tragic history interwoven with supernatural claims solidifies Lake Shawnee's status as one of the most haunted lakes in the United States. It serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of disturbing ancient burial sites and the potential repercussions of such actions. For those daring enough to visit, Lake Shawnee offers not just a glimpse into a macabre past but also an immersive experience into a world where the boundaries between the living and the dead blur ominously, challenging visitors to confront the unsettling specters of history and perhaps their own mortality. The mystical veil over Lake Lanier. Spirits amidst the waters. Lake Lanier, located in Georgia, stands out among haunted lakes not merely due to isolated incidents but because of an extensive tapestry of paranormal activities that have been consistently reported over decades. The lake, created by the damming of the Chattahoochee River, submerged numerous towns and cemeteries, setting the stage for a myriad of ghostly legends and eerie occurrences. What sets Lake Lanier apart is not just a single haunting tale, but a collection of various supernatural phenomena that paint a comprehensive picture of a truly haunted locale. One of the most persistent legends surrounding Lake Lanier involves the recurring appearance of a mysterious lady in black. This spectral figure, often seen wandering near the lake's shores or floating atop its waters, is believed to be searching for her lost child. Sightings of the lady in black are frequently accompanied by sudden temperature drops and a pervasive sense of melancholy that overwhelms anyone in her vicinity. Many have reported feeling an inexplicable urge to flee the area upon encountering her, driven by an intense feeling of impending doom. In addition to the lady in black, Lake Lanier is notorious for its numerous reports of phantom vehicles and ghost ships. Boaters have recounted bizarre incidents involving ghostly cars driving along the bottom of the lake, their headlights visible through the murky waters. Similarly, there are tales of a ghost ship that appears sporadically on the lake, manned by shadowy figures, reminiscent of the crew of a vessel that sank during the flooding that formed the lake. These apparitions add a surreal layer to the lake's haunted reputation, contributing to its image as a portal to another realm. Perhaps most chilling are the numerous drownings and disappearances that have occurred at Lake Lanier. Statistics show a disproportionately high number of water-related fatalities compared to other lakes of similar size and usage. Many of these incidents are surrounded by circumstances that defy logical explanation: boats found adrift with no occupants, personal items left behind without a trace of their owners, and rescue teams baffled by the complete absence of any clues despite exhaustive searches. Local authorities and researchers have struggled to explain these anomalies, leading many to speculate about supernatural influences at play. The cumulative effect of these diverse paranormal narratives establishes Lake Lanier as a hotspot of supernatural activity. Each tale, whether about the lady in black, ghostly apparitions, or unexplained tragedies, adds depth to the lake's haunted lore, making it a compelling subject for those fascinated by the intersection of the natural and supernatural worlds. For visitors and residents alike, Lake Lanier represents more than just a recreational area. It is a living, breathing entity steeped in mystery and spectral energy, continuously whispering its dark secrets to those who dare to listen. The mysterious murmur of Mirror Lake whispers beneath the waves tucked away in the verdant wilderness of New York's Adirondack Mountains. Mirror Lake presents a paradox of serenity and supernatural enigma. Known for its crystal-clear waters that perfectly reflect the surrounding peaks, this lake might initially appear as a paradise of natural beauty. However, beneath its mirrored surface and around its quiet banks lie whispers of a haunting presence that defies the tranquility above. Local legends speak of a phenomenon unique to Mirror Lake: the ghostly echoes that drift across the water, especially noticeable on calm, moonlit nights. These whispers, described as soft murmurs or faint cries, seem to rise from the depths, carrying the weight of untold sorrows and secrets. Residents and frequent visitors recount moments when the stillness of the lake is broken by these eerie sounds, creating an atmosphere thick with unease. The source of these whispers remains a mystery, feeding into the superstition that Mirror Lake is a conduit for voices from the past, perhaps those of the souls that perished in its waters. Adding to the spectral tales is the recurring vision of a solitary figure, often spotted standing at the lake's edge or slowly walking along its perimeter. This apparition, typically described as a woman in old-fashioned attire, seems oblivious to the observers, focused instead on gazing into the water. The identity of this spectral woman is shrouded in mystery, though some believe her to be the spirit of a bride who drowned in the lake centuries ago, forever bound to the place of her demise. Her appearances are sporadic yet impactful, leaving witnesses with a lingering sense of sorrow and a chill that penetrates deeper than the mountain air. Moreover, Mirror Lake is notorious for its perplexing ability to distort reality. Campers and hikers have reported instances where familiar landmarks seem to shift positions overnight or paths that lead back to the same spot repeatedly, no matter how confidently they are followed. Such disorienting experiences are often accompanied by a profound sense of being watched, as if the very trees and rocks harbor watchful eyes. These occurrences contribute to the lake's reputation as a place where the boundary between the physical and metaphysical realms blurs unpredictably. The eerie ambience of Mirror Lake is further enhanced by the chilling accounts of those who have ventured too close to its center at night. Fishermen and nocturnal wanderers tell of sudden, inexplicable fogs that roll in without warning, enveloping boats and obscuring the stars. Within these fogs, shapes move, shadowy figures that dissolve upon closer inspection, leaving behind only a profound sense of isolation and dread. These episodes, combined with the spectral echoes and apparitional sightings, fortify the belief that Mirror Lake is a threshold to another realm, where the past and present converge in a dance of ghostly manifestations. Thus, Mirror Lake not only mirrors the majestic beauty of the Adirondacks but also reflects a darker, hidden world, one where the whispers of the dead mingle with the rustling leaves, and the clear waters conceal mysteries as deep and unfathomable as the human soul. For those drawn to explore its haunted depths, Mirror Lake offers an invitation to step beyond the veil of the ordinary and confront the spectral echoes of a timeless, otherworldly presence. The haunting depths of Lake Norman. Spirits stirring in the shadows. Nestled in the heart of North Carolina, Lake Norman stretches across 50 square miles, offering a playground for boaters, fishermen, and weekend adventurers. Yet, beneath its welcoming waves and picturesque landscapes, lies a sinister reputation that has earned it the moniker of North Carolina's most haunted lake. The tales of spectral encounters and chilling phenomena that swirl around Lake Norman are not just products of overactive imaginations, but are grounded in concrete historical events and eerie first-hand accounts. One of the most compelling aspects of Lake Norman's haunted reputation stems from its creation in the early 1960s. The construction of the Cowan's Ford Dam led to the flooding of several small towns and cemeteries, submerging homes, churches, and lives under its expansive waters. This act of inundation is believed to have disturbed the resting places of many, giving rise to countless ghost stories and sightings. Locals speak of lights flickering beneath the water's surface, believed to be the lanterns of those who once called the submerged towns home, trying to navigate their watery graves. The frequency of paranormal reports around Lake Norman is staggering. Visitors often recount seeing shadowy figures on deserted docks late at night, their forms dissolving into the mist as dawn approaches. One of the most recurrent apparitions is that of a little girl in a white dress, who is said to appear to lone walkers along the lake's shore. Her presence is usually accompanied by a sudden drop in temperature and a feeling of profound sadness. Many believe she is the spirit of a child who drowned in the lake, unable to find peace. Adding to the spectral tapestry of Lake Norman are the numerous accounts of ghost ships. Boaters have reported sighting a large, decrepit vessel emerging from the fog, seemingly from another era. The ship appears suddenly, its deck bustling with shadowy figures, only to vanish as abruptly as it came. These sightings are often linked to the historical ferry services that operated on the Catawba River before the lake's formation, suggesting that perhaps these spirits are trapped in a loop of their final journey. The credibility of these stories is bolstered by the consistency and detail provided by witnesses. Many are seasoned lakegoers who have spent years navigating its waters, making their accounts harder to dismiss as mere fantasy or exaggeration. Furthermore, several paranormal investigation groups have conducted studies around Lake Norman, capturing unexplained audio recordings and photographs that add a tangible element to the ghostly tales. One such investigation, led by the renowned North Carolina Paranormal Research Society, recorded chilling EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, at multiple sites around the lake. These recordings feature disembodied voices calling out names and pleading for help, adding a layer of auditory evidence to the visual and experiential reports. The convergence of historical context, frequent sightings and corroborative evidence paints a vivid picture of Lake Norman as a crucible of supernatural activity. Thus, Lake Norman not only serves as a hub for recreation and relaxation, but also stands as a profound example of how the echoes of the past can ripple through time, manifesting in our present as ghostly reminders of what once was. Its haunted reputation, built on a foundation of credible encounters and historical upheaval, invites the curious and the brave to explore its depths, both literal and spectral. The supernatural secrets of Lake Michigan. Ghost ships and spectral light spanning over 22,000 square miles, Lake Michigan is not only one of the largest freshwater lakes in the world, but also a reservoir of haunting legends and eerie phenomena. The vastness of this great lake, coupled with its unpredictable weather and deep, cold waters, provides the perfect backdrop for a multitude of ghostly tales that have captured the imaginations of sailors, historians, and paranormal enthusiasts alike. Among the most famous of these legends is the tale of the Rouse Simmons, often referred to as the Christmas tree ship. This vessel, laden with evergreens destined for Chicago's markets, disappeared without a trace on November 23, 1912, during a fierce snowstorm. Since then, there have been numerous reports of a ghost ship resembling the Rouse Simmons appearing on the horizon, especially around the holiday season. Witnesses describe a dimly lit vessel, its decks adorned with the silhouettes of Christmas trees, drifting silently before fading into the mist. These sightings are often accompanied by a profound sense of nostalgia and sorrow, as if the spirits of the crew are still engaged in their ill-fated mission. The dark depths of Devil's Lake. Shadows in the water in the heart of Wisconsin lies Devil's Lake, a name that evokes images of sinister forces lurking beneath its deceptively serene surface. This natural lake, ensconced within the rugged beauty of the Baraboo Range, carries with it a legacy of dark and eerie tales that span centuries. The lake's ominous moniker is not merely a product of creative naming, but rather a reflection of the numerous chilling events and supernatural occurrences that have transpired within its vicinity. One of the earliest legends ties the lake to Native American folklore, where it was considered a sacred yet cursed place. According to these ancient tales, Devil's Lake was a battleground for good and evil spirits, resulting in a curse that doomed the area to eternal unrest. The spirits, it is said, were so powerful that they caused the lake to overflow its banks unpredictably, swallowing entire villages in its wake. Modern interpretations of these floods attribute them to natural causes, yet the stories persist, fueled by the mysterious disappearances and unexplained phenomena that continue to occur. The chilling chronicles of Lake George. Ghosts among the pines. Nestled in the foothills of the Adirondack Mountains, Lake George in New York is a jewel of natural beauty, renowned for its pristine waters and scenic vistas. Yet, beneath its picturesque facade lies a trove of chilling tales and ghostly encounters that paint a haunting portrait of this beloved locale. Known colloquially as the Queen of American Lakes, Lake George's regal title belies the eerie legends that have become synonymous with its name, attracting those who seek thrills beyond the tangible world. Central to the haunted narrative of Lake George is Fort William Henry, a historic military fortification that played a pivotal role during the French and Indian War. The fort, now a museum, is purported to be a hotbed of paranormal activity. Visitors and staff alike report frequent encounters with ghostly soldiers, their spectral forms marching in silent procession across the grounds. These apparitions are often accompanied by the distant sounds of cannon fire and musket shots, transporting onlookers back to a time of conflict and chaos. The fort's dungeon, in particular, is said to be a focal point for these supernatural occurrences, with many claiming to feel an oppressive weight and hear anguished cries emanating from its depths. The chilling chronicles of Lake George. Ghosts among the pines. Nestled in the foothills of the Adirondack Mountains, Lake George in New York is a jewel of natural beauty, renowned for its pristine waters and scenic vistas. Yet, beneath its picturesque facade lies a trove of chilling tales and ghostly encounters that paint a haunting portrait of this beloved locale. Known colloquially as the Queen of American Lakes, Lake George's regal title belies the eerie legends that have become synonymous with its name, attracting those who seek thrills beyond the tangible world. Central to the haunted narrative of Lake George is Fort William Henry, a historic military fortification that played a pivotal role during the French and Indian War. The fort, now a museum, is purported to be a hotbed of paranormal activity. Visitors and staff alike report frequent encounters with ghostly soldiers, their spectral forms marching in silent procession across the grounds. These apparitions are often accompanied by the distant sounds of cannon fire and musket shots, transporting onlookers back to a time of conflict and chaos. The fort's dungeon, in particular, is said to be a focal point for these supernatural occurrences, with many claiming to feel an oppressive weight and hear anguished cries emanating from its depths. Embracing the shadows. Why haunted lakes fascinate us. The tales of haunted lakes scattered across the United States do more than send shivers down our spines. They tap into a primal part of our psyche that yearns for mystery and marvels at the unknown. These bodies of water, with their chilling legends and spectral whispers, serve as poignant reminders of the delicate balance between the beauty of nature and the haunting specters of history. The allure of these haunted lakes lies not only in their eerie stories but also in their ability to provoke a profound contemplation of the human condition and our place within the natural world. Haunted lakes challenge our perceptions of reality, pushing us to question the boundaries between the seen and unseen, the heard and unheard. They embody the essence of the uncanny, familiar yet strange, beautiful yet terrifying. This duality captures our imaginations, urging us to explore beyond the surface of our everyday existence. The legends of ghostly apparitions and mysterious phenomena invite us to ponder the mysteries of life and death, of memory and oblivion, and of the legacies we leave behind. In doing so, these lakes become more than just geographical features. They transform into profound symbols of the human experience, reflecting our deepest fears and highest hopes. Farewell to the mysteries beneath. A journey concluded. As we draw the curtains on our exploration of haunted lakes across the United States, let us pause to reflect on the profound journey we've embarked upon together. Throughout this article, we have delved deep into the shadowy waters of Lake Minnewaska, Lake Crescent, Lake Shawnee, Lake Lanier, Mirror Lake, Lake Norman, Lake Michigan, Devil's Lake, and Lake George. Each lake, with its unique spectral tales and chilling encounters, has offered us a glimpse into the mysterious confluence of nature's splendor and the echoes of a haunted past. From the ghostly whispers of Lake Minnewaska to the spectral ships of Lake Michigan, these narratives have not only entertained but also enlightened us about the intricate tapestry of human emotion and historical legacy that these lakes encapsulate. They remind us that beneath every serene surface may lie stories of sorrow, loss, and unresolved mysteries that continue to ripple through time, affecting those who dare to listen. For my fellow storytellers and paranormal enthusiasts tuning in to our haunted storytelling channel, I extend an earnest invitation to keep the spirit of curiosity alive. Let these tales inspire you to seek out your own encounters with the unknown, whether through visiting these haunted locales or exploring the myriad of other mysterious places that pepper our world. Remember, each legend we share is a thread in the larger fabric of folklore that binds us to our past and to each other. Finally, as we conclude, remember that the true essence of these stories lies not just in the scares they provide but in their ability to connect us to something greater than ourselves. They challenge our perceptions, ignite our imaginations, and remind us of the infinite possibilities that dwell in the unseen corners of our world. So, as you turn off the light tonight, let the whispers of these haunted lakes linger in your mind, and perhaps in the silence, you might hear the gentle murmur of a ghostly tale waiting to be told. Until our next eerie adventure, stay curious, stay brave, and always keep an ear open for the whispers from the other side.